Well, it's certainly been a while. I've really been ignoring this Let's Play for a bit. I do apologize. I mean, welcome back to Fire Free Houses Let's Play. I do apologize why it's been so long, but alright, for those who are not in the know, I mean, aside from the fact that I was working on the Lucina video, which took up a lot of my time, again, not too long ago, I wasn't in the best place, and that kind of, that killed all the motivation to make videos and live stream, and, I've slowly been getting back into it. I'm currently working on Topic Black Eagles. I am live streaming again, and now I'm feeling good to Let's Play again. So I do apologize that this has been so long-winded, and we're not even at the time skip yet, but, we're back with Free Houses, and this part is primarily just supports, mostly Bernadetta, and it's really great stuff, but it's just nice. It would be nice just for me to chat and catch up with stuff, and just also explain, what's my situation with Free Houses at the moment. I mean, this support, if anything, what it does show about Bernadetta, and what I do appreciate, is that though she has terrible anxiety, and she does do a lot of things that, make it difficult for her to converse with people, and may offend them, she is trying to make better of her situation, so she does go to apologize, she does feel bad. It's not like, oh, I'm just going to overreact, say these things, and be like, oh, it's just, I just can't help it. She does legitimately feel sorry for the things that she does, and I think that's what's so great about Bernadetta. Yeah, she has her issues, but she's not happy being the way she is. Despite the fact, she just,
She's a lost cause.
I wouldn't call her a lost cause, but she's a funny one, little Bernie Bear. But yeah, that's what I like so much about Bernadetta, the fact that she doesn't just, sit there and be like, no, I'm going to be like this forever. There's no helping me. It's like, no, I want to help my situation, but it's not easy. Yeah. And I believe this support goes into why Hubert, or Hubert's backstory, about why he serves Edelgard. Because I like that the relationship is primarily professional. Yeah, there is obviously underlying romance there, but a lot of it is to do with look, she has the same goal in mind as me, and I admire her, let's do this, and I'll just, be more professional about it. I mean, granted, it was his duty as part of House Vestra, but again, it's more about he just really admires Edelgard. And again, this relationship is kind of interesting, because again, with a lot of retainers, they do dedicate their lives to their lord, but, that's usually just because, they're either friends with the lord, or it runs in the family, or stuff like that, and so on. Whereas, with the likes of Hubert, it's I dedicate Edelgard because I have the same goal as her. Again, would Hubert feel the same way if Edelgard wasn't the way she was? That's the type of thing. Other retainers, regardless of how they act, they'll probably just still be with their lord. But I reckon Hubert, again, if, Edelgard was essentially acted like Claude, he probably wouldn't care. So that's what I find really interesting about their relationship. The fact that he's just so devoted to her because of who she is. He completely admires everything about Edelgard's character, even though Edelgard's character is a bit controversial, so to speak. But going back to Black Eagles and stuff like that, for those, alright, so I have some good news. Crimson Flower Route, absolutely complete, and I have all the footage for it, so hopefully, at least as long as I can, because again, I'm going away at the end of the year, just on holiday, I'll try and upload these parts as many as possible. Hopefully we can have Black Eagles done by the end of the year. That way, next year we can start Still Snow, which is the other Black Eagles pathway, and also Binding Blade Hard Mode, which I've almost completed too. So, here's hoping. I know the Let's Play channel has been very much not been focusing on a lot because of live streaming and work, but I still want to make use of it. Again, I have it for a reason, and people do like watching it. Okay, and so I've completed the Black Eagles pathway. I had a great time. If the other pathways are just as good, probably going to be my favorite farm in the game, but it's still too early to say. So, yeah, Caspar and Linhardt, they're essentially, they're like oil and water. Linhardt is the analytical, laid-back type, and Caspar's the hot-headed, physical type. So, I mean, it is interesting because Caspar does listen, but obviously, because of his hot-headed ways, he's just not he doesn't take things to heart straight away.
You're basically telling me to just fight?
And Linhardt's trying to describe as best he can, but again, you've kind of got to dumb it down for Caspar. And again, Linhardt's not the best with that. Granted, he's better at giving advice than Hubert is.
enemy's weakness, Caspar.
Yeah, I like, again, you could tell these guys are friends. You know, they are polar opposites, but they are good friends. And, you know, it's always interesting when a character from the Black Eagles, or from houses, when they have history before going into the house. Again, that's why I like Dorothea and Ingrid, because they knew each other beforehand. Same with Mercedes and Annette. They knew each other before they even reached here. And again, that's very, very cool.
Let's go.
No, I don't think we should.
Come on. You've even got that height advantage you're always going on about. You're
I mean,
the perfect training partner.
Just,
Quit stalling and let's go.
hey, should go, baby. I'm Caspar. It's sure to protect it. But I think it's I've got a compliment-free house the fact that I like everyone. Again, even alright, I like everyone in the Black Eagles, and I'm pretty sure I like everyone in the Blue Lions and Golden Deer as well. Church Root, the only one, again, I'm not big on is Rhea and Cyril, but even though I don't think they're bad characters, I think Rhea's one of the better Fire Emblem villains. Like, she's not top 5 material, but she's damn good. I really like Rhea as a villain. I just don't like her as a character. It's like, ugh. So who's next? No, it's Linhardt and Petra. This is primarily the same type of situation where Linhardt's trying to explain himself to Petra, but obviously when it comes to explanation, there's only so much you can do, especially in activities like this. So, obviously Petra's like, can you visually show me? But obviously Linhardt kind of struggles like, I don't know how to show because again, I can just analyze it, I can't recreate it. So again, it's an interesting thing. It's not like Caspar where he won't listen. No, Petra will listen, but there's only so much she can take away from just words. You know, I need a visual demonstration because again, it's that type of thing, visual learners and literal learners, whereas a literal learner, I think that's the term, is where they do better when the more you describe something to them, whereas a visual learner, they do better the more you show something to them. So, you know, it's interesting in that regard. I myself, I've always been more of a visual person. You know, if I see something, I'm better to catch on. That's why that's what draws me to like animation and so on. I'm a very visual person. And that's why I put so much emphasis on my editing techniques when I make videos. Yeah. So again, it's the little things. But Linhardt and Petra are quite sweet. Because again, they are kind of like the way they act are opposites, because obviously Linhardt is a very laid-back person, whereas Petra tries very hard. But she is very much like wanting as much help as possible, so the fact that Linhardt's willing to give it is, she has much gratitude. Yeah, and Petra's she's just so lovely. Like, she's so thankful for everything.
He did not use his cleverness. It is a very big waste.
Yeah.
I want you to use your power, Linhardt.
I want you to use that damn Excalibur spell. And for the love of God, will you double, please? It's weird, because Linhardt actually has a good speed growth, but I couldn't seem to get good things with him, which is a shame. Oh yeah, so this is Petra and Bernadetta's. This one is a little strange. It's more of just a sweet interaction, but it's more comparing, you know, Petra comparing Bern into like a young animal cub and stuff like that, you know, like prey and so on. It's not a very emotional support. I mean, the most emotional part they have is when they actually have the paralogue together, so, you know. But it's alright. I wasn't huge on their support, because again, it's more, I don't mind sweet interactions with Fire Emblem, but for a game like Three Houses, I kind of appreciate it where it goes a bit more in depth. You know, that type of thing.
So it's not an enemy, it's food.
But, you know, for what it is, it's fine. Anyway, Bernie's the next support, if I'm correct. Oh my god, that one just tugs at my heartstrings so much, for the right and wrong reasons. It tugs my heartstrings because it's so sad, but it also tugs my heartstrings because it's so sweet what happens.
Stalks and harvest without mercy.
So yeah, we're talking about vegetables. Oh god, I'm getting a pickle flashback. But to be fair, I don't think any support in this game has got nearly as bad as that.
Ripens and falls to the ground.
Right.
And a new life is born.
And so we are all connected in the great circle of life. Mufasa, what the hell are you doing here? Oh, well, Disney owns Nintendo now. Again, I'm sorry, I would not put it past Disney. Well, Nintendo are essentially the Disney of video games. I would not put it past Disney where at some point, again, I doubt it will happen because I don't think Disney has that much interest in buying, aside from LucasArts, but that's more to do with buying Star Wars. I don't think they're that interested in buying, like, big video game studios. If they do, well, that'd be interesting. But, you know, that, you know, I'm just saying, like, Disney and Nintendo, they would make for an interesting pair just because, you know, Disney and Nintendo are very similar. They're Nintendo are like the king of video games because they've been around the longest. Disney are the kings of animation. They have intellectual properties that are so powerful, other companies wishes they would have them. Like, my god. I mean, granted, when I say intellectual properties, well, in Disney's case, they've made certain animated films that are just like so, you know, aside from just having Mickey Mouse and all that jazz, you know, they had the Lion King, they had Little Mermaid, they had Beauty and the Beast, they have all these, and Aladdin, they have this stuff that's just so incredible. Same with Nintendo has Mario, Nintendo has Pokemon, Nintendo has Zelda, Nintendo has Animal Crossing, Nintendo has Metroid, it has Donkey Kong, it has Fire Emblem, it has F-Zero, it has Star Fox, it has all these things, and Bernadetta's just like, yeah.
Bernie.
You know, it's nice to see a Bernadetta support where she's, you know, happy most of the time.
No! Stay back! I'm sorry, Mr. Rabbit. I didn't mean why are you the one chasing me?
See, in most situations that seems just silly, but considering this Fire Emblem, that rabbit could have been a Togwell, and, you know, Pandy's trying to kill her. So yeah, oh, this is why I love Bernadetta and Dorothea so much, because Bernadetta's very sad story, but the way Dorothea is like so sweet to her, and the way, like, you swear, Bernadetta just like, in this one bit, it's like she wants to hug Dorothea.
I'll do whatever you want.
That's just so sweet.
Worried about you. That's all.
Well, see, Dorothea really cares for Bernadetta. Again, a lot of them do, because she has so much anxiety and stuff like that, because she's so terrified of a lot of things, and because she's suffering so much. But also, this support shows that Dorothea is a boss-ass bitch, and I mean a boss-ass bitch.
Maybe I could help.
It's just so sweet.
I don't know.
We learn about how hard it is.
Your father's not.
And again, you know, Bernadetta, you know, it's difficult for Bernadetta because, again, her father had such a bad impact on her life, she doesn't really like to say anything about it, even though he's not there. So anyway, gonna find out, yeah.
Parents told me never to befriend a commoner. They said commoners are scum, and that they'd crush any that tried to come near me.
Yeah, they weren't joking, good lord.
Scum? They called me...
So obviously Bernadetta's parents are very, very, very anal retentive.
Yeah. But once, a long time ago, I did secretly make friends with one. A boy.
Oh, this bit is just no.
I found out about him. He disappeared the very next day.
Like, people think Bernadetta's father is the worst character in Fire Emblem.
Never saw him again.
Again, beat the poor boy half to death? That is just...
I've been terrified of
Oh my god, that is awful.
commoners especially.
Again, poor Bernie, to think that when you make a friend, that parent nearly dies. That's so awful. Again, that's the worst thing in the world. To have, like, parents that are like that. It's just terrible. And here, like... Just hug you two, please. Again, based on Bernadetta's reaction, you swear she just wants a cuddle. Yeah, Dorothea beats you out of it. It's like, have you seen me with a lemon sword? Bitch, I will kick his ass.
In the opera, you better believe I had run-ins with the most wicked, terrible men.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to bring it up, but considering the type of thing Houses is, I would not put it past it that Dorothea has, like, people have attempted to rape Dorothea. I don't want to talk about it because rape is disgusting, but given the situation and given Three Houses' more dark tone, I wouldn't put it past it that she's, like, I don't think she has been, but I think there's been an attempt, and, you know, that's why she had to learn to beat the shit out of people. Because, you know, yeah. And it's just nice that, you know, they've had better experiences, but now they're just BFFs together, and it's adorable. So yeah, we're gonna get introduction to the Battle of the Eagle and Lion. We're not actually gonna see that fight until next bit, but there's gonna be introduction now.
The field is in the Empire. It's actually part of my family's territory, House Burghley's.
Yeah.
It is the largest field in all of Fodlan. The grain it produces sustains the whole Empire.
And we're gonna have a battlefield on it because fucking hell.
We don't destroy all that grain.
Yeah, even Asshole's like, yeah, there's resources.
The most suitable place for a large-scale battle.
Yeah.
Professor, if it were up to you, how would you approach this battle?
I mean, clever schemes is how you get through Fire Emblem unless you use the whole pre-point thing. It's just like, fuck it, go.
That sounds like a certain someone we both know. But as you wish.
I like how Edelgard slightly resents certain parts of Hubert. It's like, oh my god.
Our strength is superior.
I mean, she appreciates his undeniable utility, but at the same time, it's like, you can really get on my fucking nerves.
If you are not confident you can do this, just sit back and leave it to me.
The most you will do is
Yeah, these two just like,
just get in Lady Edelgard's way.
Are you two about to fight? Oh, count me in! Wait.
See, Caspar's like, yeah, I want to. Wait a second.
Calm down.
Bloody hell.
No lack of opponents. I am ready to go hunting for our enemies. Hunting isn't exactly... Well, I guess they're pretty similar.
It's like,
actually.
Petra, that isn't. Wait, actually, she's right.
Just gonna hide in the fort and cheer everyone on. There, is a fort right?
Yeah, right in the middle. You gotta run for it, Bernie.
Sure.
What if Bernie
Deep in
really...
enemy
Yeah,
territory.
deep in enemy territory. She just runs through and just beats them all up. Oh yeah, Flame's here.
What? No, that's not what I meant. Good work, Bernie.
This will be your first battle, won't it, Flame? You don't seem nervous at all.
I don't know.
I shall give it my all.
Or as some would say, I'll do my best.
Will begin shortly. The flag of the Black Eagles will soon grace Gronder Field.
And eventually the entirety of Fogland, because fucking hell, I'm Edelgard. So anyway, that's the end of that part. Thank you all for tuning in. Again, sorry for such a long break, but hopefully things will start getting back to normal. I don't know how long it's going to be, because again, I am working on thing, and you know how I get when I work, and when it gets to like the end, I just kind of really focus on that. But next time we meet, we're going to be partaking in the Battle of the Eagle Online, and we're going to see Bernadetta just Bernadetta is going to fuck shit up, but mostly Edelgard just fuck shit up, but also see the other houses beat the crap out of each other. Until then, thank you all very much for watching. We'll see you next time. Take care, and have a wonderful day.